Anything that we do, no matter big or small, has an impact. I think that's the best part about litter picking. It's that instant reaction and that instant improvement that you can see. And knowing that that's us, that's me, it's us that's done that, and being able to then walk through that area later and see how far improved it is. And it's a brilliant way of starting conversations with others as well. I host monthly beach cleans and litter picking events in our super town. I do this to try and engage our super community and the people that call this place home. 2-minute stations have helped us in a way of helping us promote who we are and what we do on social media. It's also a wonderful way of people noticing both our beach, and we've got one of the stations at an area called Marine Lake, and this is very popular with families, and it's wonderful also for them to be able to take a litter picker and a reusable bag, collect some litter whilst they are spending some time at the beach, and pop it into the bin.
It all started with a chap called Martin Dorey, who was on the beaches in his local town in Cornwall. Discovered after the storms that there was just tons and tons of plastic on the beach there, and wanted to enable a worldwide community to start actually taking action. And the idea of the 2 minutes at a time is obviously that many small actions then add up to, a massive difference. 2 Minute Foundation is basically a charity that is enabling people to pick up litter. So the idea is then that anyone in the community where there is a station placed can use it to just do a quick 2-minute litter pick. So it could be that they're out walking their dog, they're just on a little beach excursion for the day. Some people take it and do something a bit more adventurous, like take the pickers off and onto their paddle boards. And we always say it's really the start of something bigger on an environmental journey for a lot of people, because it opens their eyes to just the amount of plastic there is. We couldn't do what we do, and we couldn't get those stations out there for the communities to use without amazing funding partners and charity partners. People like the FatFace Foundation, who have managed to get our stations out there and help us in funding in lots of other ways as well.
I have a very deep connection to the sea, I feel like. My dad was a sea fisherman, and he'd take me to the beach and we'd beach fish and we'd wild camp overnight on the beaches along the Dorset coastline. And I think from that it just grew, and you just look out at the sea and all your worries just float away. I know that's the same for a lot of people that I know, and that's exactly why the FatFace Foundation is doing everything it can to help our ocean. So the 2 Minute Foundation has been great from the start. They made it really easy for us to achieve our goals, to get stations out there to our communities. Here at the Foundation store, we have all kinds of people using it, young, old, so it's been really nice.
Last year I was on a beach, and some children genuinely went up to it, engaged with it. They were on a day out with their grandparent, and it was great. They were entertained, they were picking up litter, talking about what they found. It's an amazing feeling to see people engaging with it, and the curiosity that it creates, and seeing that positive action take place in the community is a fantastic thing. EDP funded us to really look into the stations and how effective they're being, how they're being used, and potential things we could look at redesigning. So at that point, the station was 10 years old. The EDP fund has allowed us to do is put time and energy into researching, looking at new materials to rework it into a new version that will make the stations more usable for people and have less environmental impact. So without EDP's generous funding, that wouldn't have happened.